Okay, guys, I said that like a lot of people had their. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it strange because I'm just talking and Austin's laughing at me too? You go like, oh my God, what is he doing? Okay, thank you, Lily. What? No, this one is because a lot of people were like sick. They had work. They had like, tryouts for like, fencing, lacrosse, archery, and all kinds of sports and everything. So that's why I'm kind of getting another Empire Wolf kind of video, Lily. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. But it's not going to be the exact same hints as the other video I have on my desktop. But anyway, so um, one thing to keep in mind is um, this first. I'm looking at the test right here because it's already made up. Is pages 277 to 282. That's the last half of the chapter 14, Cross of Gold. So I would not. I would definitely kind of look at some details about that Panic of 1907, J.P. Morgan. It's actually a little bit more because you got to answer 4 out of the 5 questions within those pages, as opposed to the last chapter, which is not as much here. So this is, and that would be uh, chapter 17, and there, because a lot of that stuff is the programs of FDR, and we don't have that much. So you might not be, so like, so meticulous on your card, Sophia Cornish, on that, so like that. So taking a look at it. So first one, 4 out of 5 questions. Next one, as I'm looking here, transition to First World War. Some people like Mr. Price. Do we have to read transition? You know, uh, chapter. Yes, you do because expert World War. Every time I keep on doing this, boy, my head is like, I don't know, it's like Jupiter. Man, it's tough getting old. So do transition. It says answer 4 out of 7 questions. Let me kind of maybe take a look at some things here. So, um, well, mm, I think it's just all there. So I just think that I like listing, like again, actions. I think maybe listing in 3 or something like 2 main methods or something too as well. So chapter 15, getting prices down to the buying power. You answer at least 6, and I think it's about 6 out of 11 questions here. Things that I kind of like. Our commonalities about boom and bust. Like it's again, after war. So you may want to, take a look at that. Couple of questions about like, definitely read, be meticulous about the automobile industry, its impact since you saw the video. Well, maybe about a third of you saw the video, and then I did. So, and just uh, take a look at that as well. So, and foreign policy. There is foreign policy in the 1920s, like that, So if you know what I mean, that's a big hint if you understand what foreign policy is all about. Chapter 16, Fear Itself. This is big. This is about 6 out of 12 here. And so you want to look at Herbert Hoover, what he was trying to do to kind of like, address the Depression or what he contributed to the Great Depression. And maybe what some of his things that he did, use to try to do to solve the Depression or address the problems of that. All right. So, and the last one just is 3 out of 5 questions. So it's not that many questions, but um, just to, um, I, I like the beginning, things that, FDR tried to do immediately at the beginning when he was in president, as being president. And, I love my commie labor people like that. What's maybe some of the things around that too as well. And in the end, there's going to be a thought question too, in a way that you don't really need Empire Wealth knowledge to answer, but I do want you to use an answer. So that's about it and everything like that. So, I hopefully, Lily Wallace will be, she'll be satisfied with this video like that and everything. She might be prodding some other people for some other directions or anything, but she's a good kid, like I say again. So, all right. Anyway, coolio.